Let's take a moment to reset and recenter. Grab one yoga block, which you may want to support you during today's unwinding gentle sequence. We'll begin today on all fours, and if you have your yoga prop, you can put that closer towards the top of your mat for easy access. So come into a tabletop position, spread your fingertips wide and really focus on pushing the top of your feet into the mat. Really help to stabilize this position. Then begin to lift, pull the energy up from the ground as you create a suction cup with your hands, almost like you're trying to tent your hands right onto your fingertips, but you still stay grounded in the root of your hand. Send your tailbone out long behind you and the crown of your head in the opposite direction forward, like you're being pulled in two different directions, so much so that your spine comes into a long, flat line. Allow your shoulder blades to glide down your spine and gently pull your belly button in and up. Notice how you feel with all this activation. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of a reset, a little bit of a warm-up, change already. Inhale, drop your belly, shine your chest forward, gaze looks ahead, cow pose. Exhale, pull belly button in and up, round through the spine, top of head points towards the mat. Inhale, cow pose. Send your sit bones wide, like you're trying to turn your inner thighs towards each other even more. Exhale, cat pose. Push into the spot between your shoulder blades. Inhale, cow pose. See if maybe you can play with rounding, rolling your shoulders here so your chest shines through the gate of your arms. Exhale, cat pose. Really push into your palms, top of your feet. 2 more rounds with your own breath. Maybe you close down your eyes. Really notice how each movement feels. And on your next inhale, we'll meet in a neutral spine, flat back. Tuck your toes and your sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Maybe you bend into one knee and the other. Maybe you come up high onto your toes and then drive your heels towards the mat. Keep a generous bend in your knees. The aim of downward dog is not to have your heels touch. You actually want to keep a long spine here. Keep the channel of energy in your core completely open. Maybe you come to stillness after you've gotten the kinks out. Keep the suction cup in your palms and guide your rib cage together. Think of widening your upper back and your shoulders. Take 2 deep breaths here. Sit bones wide, continue to spiral inner thighs towards each other. Inhale your right toes up and back towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Imagine someone's pulling on your right ankle so that you lengthen through the front of your hip flexor. Exhale, pull your right knee in to land behind your right wrist. Settle your shin on the ground like you're setting up for pigeon, but come to rest on the outside, right on the bum of your right cheek. Pull your right foot into your left thigh and flex through your left toes. Here's where you may want to bring your block to the inside of your left leg. And then you can use this block to rest your left elbow on. Maybe your head comes to rest on your hand even. You can be a bit lazy today as you stretch your right hand up and over into a side bend. You may prefer just to have your elbow or your hand on the ground. That works too. Some days I like to have my head supported. And though I call it lazy, there's nothing wrong with doing this. You're still getting a generous stretch through the right-hand side of your body. And notice if your right shoulder's collapsing forward, can you gently guide it open? Spiral your chest up towards the sky. And really focus on your right hip anchoring into the ground. Your fingertips moving up and then away like a rainbow reaching for the pot of gold. On your next exhale, guide your chest to face over your leg. Your prop can stay or move. Hands come to either side of your leg as you fold over top of your leg now. Might feel nice to cross at the wrists. Have your hands draped to either side of your leg. And you can stay here in stillness, or maybe you invite a gentle sway from side to side here. Really find a spot where you have a juicy stretch. You'll most likely feel this in your right low back. Once you found that spot where you're like, ooh, there's something happening there, I invite you to stay for 3 deep breaths. Send your breath into that area where you're feeling the most tension. Imagine the exhale is sending the particles that are holding tight away, separating. Pull your chin in towards your chest and slowly roll all the way up. Head comes up last. Place your right hand behind your right bum cheek and then sweep your left arm down in front of you, up and back as you lift your hips off the ground, flash dance. Find length in the right hand side of your body as you reach your fingertips away from your left toes. Big inhale, press your hip flexors a little bit farther forward. Exhale to resettle down. Come back to your tabletop position. 1 round of cat-cow here. Mini reset in our resets. Inhale into a flat back. Find downward dog once more. 2 big breaths here in stillness or movement. Think wide back, wide sit bones. Inhale your left toes up towards the sky. Long leg. Imagine someone pulling you back. Exhale, curl right knee to land behind, left knee to land behind left wrist. Extend your right leg out long and then land onto your bum, facing the long edge of your mat. Same option for prop or no prop. Rest your elbow or your hand as you reach left fingertips up and over side bend. Notice if your ribs are pressing in towards each other, like you're trying to pull everything in. We want to expand the front side of the body now. Think of opening across chest, across your belly. And breathe space into the left-hand side of your rib cage, like it's trying to flare out like an accordion opening. On your next exhale, allow the front side of your body to fold over your right leg. Maybe you find a bit of movement once more. Find that really good, generous stretch, left low back. Once you found it, doesn't matter if you're folded perfectly over your leg or not, stay there. Rest in that space. Give your body an opportunity to open where it's holding on the most. Let your head be heavy to pull you a little bit closer towards your leg. 2 more breaths. Walk your hands up beside your legs, chin into chest, slowly unfurl. Left hand comes to land behind you. Right arm sweeps down, up and back. So you lift your hips open across the front side of your body. Maybe you pull your shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Big inhale here. Exhale to resettle. Come back onto all fours, tabletop position. One more round of cat-cow. Child's pose, option for big toes to touch knees wide or knees together. Allow your sit bones to melt back, fingertips walk towards the front of the mat. Or option to bend into the elbows, fingertips touch to create a diamond shape with your arms. This brings more relaxation into the shoulders. Arms long brings more stretch, length into your sides, your choice. Imagine a weight is attached to your tailbone. It pulls your legs closer to the ground. Let your forehead press into the mat. Feel the connection of your third eye and the grounding space of the support beneath you. Begin to walk your hands towards your knees and find a comfortable seat that may be in meditation pose, legs crossed. It may be in thunderbolt pose, sitting back on your heels. You can always use a block between your legs in thunderbolt or underneath your sit bones in meditation pose. Practice a bit of pranayama here, so get comfortable for another minute or two. And once you found that pose, bring your right hand forward. We're going to use your index and middle finger. Will press into your third eye, the spot just between your eyebrows. Your thumb will come to block your left nostril to begin alternate nostril breathing. As you inhale, breathe in through your left nostril. Hold at the top. Use your fourth finger to block your left nostril. Your thumb opens right nostril, breathe out through the right. Opposite way, breathe in through the right nostril. Hold at the top. Thumb blocks right. Fourth finger unblocks left. Exhale. In through the left. Close. Open right. Exhale. In through the right. Hold to switch. Exhale left. Take about 4 more full rounds on your own. This helps to bring balance into our body. Harmonize our yin and our yang. Relax through your shoulders, your jaw. Whenever you finish, your hands may come to rest on your thighs. Notice if you feel a bit more balance in your center. Perhaps you feel more clear through your breath in and out of your nostrils. Maybe it's peace or joy or serenity that settles more into your mental space and your energetic body. Whatever it is you feel, know that you can carry this goodness with you throughout the day, and this reset is available to you at any time. Draw your hands together in prayer in front of your heart, and bow your head so your third eye meets your fingertips. Thank you for showing up on the mat today, for doing this act of self-love for your mind, body, and your soul. Bring your head back up. May you feel kind words. May you speak kind words. May you think kind words. Together, we bow forward and say thank you. I hope you are feeling calmer and a little bit more at ease and ready to take on the day. Comment below and let me know exactly how you feel, and I cannot wait to meet with you on the mat again soon. Have a wonderful day.